and subscribe. It's the real CW.
Real C-Dub.
It's the real CW.
Real C-Dub.
It's the real CW.
It's the real C-Dub.
It's the real CW.
It's the real C-Dub.
It's the real CW. It's the real CW. It's the real CW.
It's the real CW.
It's a real CW.
It's the real
CW. It's the real CW.
Skin Ratchet Bush.
It's the real CW.
Skin Ratchet Bush.
It's the real CW.
Skin Ratchet Bush.
It's the real CW. Yeah, we talking about them sports and we talking about them games. Yeah, we talk about everything that pop into my brain. I'm the real CW.
Like and subscribe.
I'm the real CW. Light skin, red and bud. I'm the real CW. Real CW. I'm the real CW. Real CW. I'm the real CW. Real CW. I'm the real CW. I'm the real CW. I'm the real CW. I'm the real CW. Light skin, wretched bud.
Word up. Yeah, Court general, mine is a weapon, your legacy stepping to a higher plane of the game, feel the fire and flame. That relentless attack from the king, see the rings that I bring. It's the Jordan rules, playing you fools, competitive juices. My game's on the air. It's the Jordan rules, playing you fools, competitive juices. My game's on the air.
What's up, peoples? Welcome back to the Real CW, man. Michael Jordan is one of my favorite athletes I ever saw in my entire life. And, you know, my thing, this interview ain't really about the lawsuit with the NASCAR and everything, but that's what they talk about. And my thing is Michael Jordan, his drive, and his competitive juices, man. That's how when I was growing up, me and Michael Jordan, we was like that, man, because that's how I felt about him. That, you know, competitive was my thing, man, back in the day. But you know, I had to talk about my guy, Michael Jordan. He's about 60 years old and still talking about competing and his competitive juices, man. And I like it, man. I just, you know, I wanted to come on here and just, you know, respond to the interview he had on CBS, man. You know, it's very, you know, it's appalling to me, you know, that, you know, somebody that competitive in Michael Jordan, man. And, you know, me, I don't like to put words in people's mouths or, you know, quote them wrong, but, you know, I thought this interview was pretty dope on CBS, man. And like I said, I'm a Michael Jordan fan. You know, I don't really criticize him like everybody does about gambling and all that stuff. It's something, it's competitive. That's what he's going to do. That's what he loves to do. But, you know, people criticize Michael Jordan like he's just a bully and all that. No, he wanted to win. So, you know, that's my mind state with it as well. And, you know, if it's your first time here or, you know, your first time coming to my platform, you know, if you watch the replay, that's fine too. But, you know, if you have any comments or anything, you guys can put it in the chat. What else? You know, push the like button, sub to the channel. You know, just be a good supporter, man, and just, you know, keep rocking with us, man. But I did want to talk about the juices, you know, of the Jordan the Jordan guy. So, Michael Jordan, one of my, I don't say my heroes, but he is one of my favorite athletes I ever saw play put shorts or sneakers on, bro. There ain't no doubt in my mind. So, no further ado, let's go ahead and break this down. Oh, let's remove that. I'll keep you right there. It's pretty good, man. All right. Y'all see that pretty good? What I want to do. Um, oh yeah, we definitely going like that. Okay. Let's get it cracking, y'all.
Let me just start with this. Number one, I can't believe, Michael, that we're here and that we're here talking to you about NASCAR. NASCAR. So take us back why this sport means so much to you. Is it family memories? What is it?
First of all, congratulations. Damn. Uh, I do have my copy disclosure. This is education purpose only. Please, CBS, please don't salute to you guys, but please don't flag my channel. This is just content and learning purposes only to my fans of competitive people like myself and Michael Jordan. Please don't flag my station. Let me turn it up, man. It's already up. Okay. Let's go, y'all.
I think it's more family members. My father actually, he was a diehard mechanic. He used to work on all the neighborhood cars. He would fix our cars. We would never send our car to the service. He would figure out a way.
I can't really hear it. I hope you guys can hear it, man. Let me see something. Turn my thing on, man. Yeah, man. Let's see. That might be a little better. Let's try it again, y'all.
To fix it. So I think it gravitated into his love for cars, and he likes driving fast. My mom likes driving fast, so
Do you like driving fast, Michael?
See? Yeah, his mom drive fast, daddy drive fast. Shoot, you know, he looked up to his parents, man. And if you have bad habits like your parents, or you have good habits, it always comes back to come back to you if you look up to them.
No, I never drive fast.
I don't believe you.
Yeah,
But go
that's
ahead.
true.
Go ahead.
But it kind of led us down the alley of getting involved in
Jordan, you funny.
car racing. One of his best friends was Hoss Ellington, who was from Wilmington, and he raced locally. He raced. I think he was in NASCAR at one particular time, and somehow my father just kind of got gravitated towards the sport, and he just drug us along.
So did you go to NASCAR races as a
Yes,
kid?
we drove.
Tell me about that.
We drove to Darlington, Charlotte, Rockingham, all the local places. We would leave early in the morning on Sunday morning, and then we spend the day and come back, later after the race. And my brother and I started looking forward to going to those races, and my mom would go, the whole family would go, and we'd pack it up and just go. We would always go. We would go where we can come and come right back.
That's one of his love, NASCARs. Don't knock him. And they just won. Congratulations, Michael Jordan.
And it got into my blood, just seeing what, how competitive NASCAR was. I was a big Richard Petty fan. My father was a big Richard Petty fan.
See, competitive, man. Anything competitive, man, Jordan, he'll do it, man. It just ain't basketball. Like, I can see him play whatever that's competitive he wants to play. Golf, basketball, football, basketball. I bet he's good in all those kind of sports, man.
Cale Yarborough, all the guys.
Yes.
He was the first number 11, by the way, that I remember.
To be clear.
Hamlin.
So is it a family memory for you, or is it a sport memory for you, or is it both?
It's a family memory that turned into a sport memory. Now I'm entrenched in the sport as a whole. A lot of people look at NASCAR and you see them just making left turns the whole time. It's a strategy. It's a lot of I think it's a lot. They're athletes. They're great athletes. They have the quick, reactions. They have to think real quick, going at 190 miles an hour. There's strategy to drafting and things like that I think people are going to learn if you get involved in the sport. And to me, that was intriguing enough for me to kind of dive in and understand it from an athlete standpoint, which I actually love.
But the people that know you say, but you should see Michael when he's on the track. You should see Michael when he's in the pit.
Competitive like a mug, y'all. That's what I like. Love being competitive, man. Kind of fell off a little bit, but I ain't a Michael Jordan, y'all. There's only one to me.
I think the word was giddy, that he's like a little kid. Do you feel like that about this sport?
I'm excited. I'm excited that I'm connected to this sport
all the time.
I feel like when I watch the sport, I watch it, with the lens of my father, with my family, and that matters to me. I mean, that brings back a lot of things that we used to do, when we were a kid, and the joy of seeing competition. Right. I'm a very competitive person.
Still?
100%.
Still?
100%.
Oh, man. That's my bro, man. That's like, man. Well, you'll never get bored, man. Playing with Michael Jordan, man. You might get your ass kicked, but you'll never get bored, man, if you're good at something, man, because he's going to challenge you and he's going to push you to be great, man. You play them 100 times. I look at it, you play him 100 times. Shoot, sooner or later, your game will be good.
Why? Because I thought you stepped back, you wanted a quieter life.
I think I'm cursed. I'm cursed with this competitive gene that anything that I do.
Oh, I feel like the same way, Michael Jordan. I feel like I'm cursed as well, man. That, it's our competitive nature, man. You facts on that, man.
It's from a competitive lens, and in some ways that keeps me young. That keeps me aggressively thinking positively. It helps me either understand everything that I'm involved in, I'm connected with. It has to be some competitive, things to that,
He just gave gems out, y'all. Mr. Michael Jordan, he gave out the gems, man. I love that, man. He said it. I could say it too, but, oh, man, those gems.
If it's getting dressed, I got to get dressed before my wife gets dressed, or I got to get dressed.
Michael.
Those types of things. I'm cursed. That's just the way
I ain't that. I don't go that far, but like I said, that's why he's Michael Jordan and I'm CW, y'all. But that's classic, man.
I am, and I try to use it in the best positive way that I can.
So Yvette's getting dressed, and you're like, I got to get dressed before she does.
I know I got to get in the shower and get in the bathroom before she comes in, so she doesn't slow down my time. That I can get to the golf course in time. I got to drop the kids off. Got all the.
Are you okay? Are you okay? Where do you think that comes from? I think that's funny.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that my appetite to prove as a kid created this competitive thing within me that has transcended and taken over everything that I do. And I think it's a good trait to have, because some people don't have that trait, and some people get.
He giving out gems again, y'all, man. And that's what I love about Jordan, man. Those gems, man, is a crave, man. It's a good thing. And it could be bad too, but like I always like to look at the positive side about things as well. So there y'all go, man.
To get right at the cusp of what success really means, and it can never get over that hump. And I think it helps you evaluate every stage of success. I mean, believe me, I've had my failures in terms of the stages, but once I get over it, it's infectious. It's that feeling of, that you've accomplished something. I've gotten to that hill. It's a long road getting up that hill. And I think, getting involved in NASCAR from the grassroots, when Denny brought this to me.
Yes, I want to talk to him about that, yes.
It was starting from scratch.
Mm-hmm.
And, my mentality was, I want to win. I want to win. I want to win fast. I want to do it really fast. And he was the type of person to say, hey, slow down. There's stages to this.
Mm-hmm.
I say, I get that, but, I'm going to do everything in my power to try to speed up the process. And
facts. He wants to win. Who wants to win? Who wants to be a loser, man, and make excuses after they lose, man? Nobody. We know this.
And I think that every time you see me giddy down in the pits, it's because of we're doing it. We absolutely are doing it. We're starting to make a difference in a sport that no one thought we can make a difference in.
Yeah,
That's
but
facts,
it gives you a
man.
different kind of gear.
You're a
doesn't it?
difference maker.
And it's so
Michael.
infectious that you kind of pass it on to others, and they start getting it. They start believing it. They start feeling the energy that been generated either by my involvement or our passion between me and Denny. And
Facts.
you can look themselves in the mirror and they can see, oh, we can do this. We can be a champion, or we can win every weekend, or we can compete with the top guys in this sport. And I think that's what you're starting to see.
And when the race doesn't go the way you want, how do you handle that?
Oh, I take it as a lesson. We learn, Any successful person has had to deal with failure at some point in time,
Giving you facts, giving you gems, y'all. Y'all listen up, man. The replay team, y'all see this? Respond to it, man. Comment, man. Michael Jordan giving gems after gems. He won 6, and he lost a lot as well. And his plans. It's a learning lessons. Straight facts.
So we don't let it get us down. We figure out, okay, we got to
Lesson
get ready to the
learned.
next. Let's learn. Let's get back to the next one. Let's make a big difference for the next one. So I mean, that is a part of my DNA. I do not like losing, but I'm not afraid to lose. I learn from losing.
People say you certainly changed the game of basketball. Now they say with the lawsuit, you've changed the sport of NASCAR. Was that your intention?
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Tell me about that.
Well, when I got into the sport, obviously.
Like my thumbnail, I said it was personal, right? But that was his intention to change Nashville, just like he changed the sport in the NBA. Just like the MJs, There you go.
As I learned, it was a lot of things that I wasn't really happy about.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like looking at it from a sport, the sport was not set up for success long term for the individuals that's involved in the sport. Now up top, they can make.
Yeah, they were doing all right.
They were making a good living, and for the people that were putting on the show, and I was one of those persons that put on the show, and always wanted to share in the gratitude of the success of the NBA or anything that I did.
Mhm.
When you look at NASCAR, I felt like it was lopsided, and the people that were putting on the show was not getting the type of recognition
Compensated fairly.
compensated fairly.
Mhm.
And I didn't have a say so initially because I had to get in an understanding and know. And once I did, then we got to an opportunity where, okay, we need some
You live
changes,
and you learn.
and even if I get kicked out of the sport, even if I lose the lawsuit, I'm gonna wake up some people to understand what they're actually doing is wrong. And
Facts,
I've
yeah.
been a fan. It's not like I just woke up and said, you know what, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna attack NASCAR. No, I've been involved in NASCAR. I've been a supporter of NASCAR for a long period of time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I was focused on what I was doing, which is basketball. Now, when I got into NASCAR, I can see how things was operating. It was lopsided. It was wrong.
Yeah, but Michael Jordan took.
Man, he stood up for NASCAR, man, so it could be better sport. And I respect that, man. I ain't a NASCAR guy, but hey, Michael Jordan, man, kudos out to you that you're making the sport NASCAR better for the people, man. Very much.
Stand. When I read that Michael Jordan is going to take the stand, that got everybody's attention. Tell me you're thinking about, I'm going to get on the stand and I am going to testify. And were you nervous?
Oh, yeah, I was definitely
Were you nervous?
Don't get me wrong. I mean, I was nervous. Any courtroom makes me nervous because that's not where I want to be, really. No, I knew that
nobody,
once
man.
I took the stand, actually, when we laid the lawsuit and it became, people became aware that we were suing NASCAR,
Mhm.
I was all in. I was aggressively going to win.
Mhm.
That was I became a competitor all over again. Is that,
Yeah.
first of all, I wouldn't sue you if I didn't think we had a good case.
Yes.
Competitive
we had a good
juices,
case.
man.
Yes.
Now, I like to have convinced my partners to stick with me, and fight this fight. But a lot of them had different reasons why they couldn't. But that didn't deteriorate why
Right, yeah.
I felt like this fight was needed, and I was going to fight even harder. And if I got kicked out, at least I made people aware that change needs to happen in the sport.
Yes, sir.
And I think it's lopsided. And, so I went in with the idea that I don't care. Even if I lost, I won.
Yeah. I look at the cars. Have you ever even been in a car? It seems like your body wouldn't fit in a car.
I can't fit.
So you've never been in a car and
No.
never driven?
No.
Do you want to?
I wish I
If you could, would you?
Custom made, man. They had to make a car for Michael Jordan, custom made, man. They too tall, man. I don't know. You have to be maybe, I'm thinking like 6 foot, I think the most. But I don't know, man. He's 6'6", so too big, man. Custom made, man. Shaq can't be in one.
Probably, yeah, I would want to, but knowing my competitive juices, I would probably try to go as fast as Denny Hamlin and some of these other guys, knowing I don't have the talent to do so. I'd probably run it straight into that wall, but that doesn't change my desire. I love the sport.
Yeah, I know. I think it's so cool that you love the sport because I think because you love it, I think it will influence other people to love it. Is there a part of you, any part of you, you said when you left, you wanted to retire, you wanted a quieter life. You had enough, it seems, of the spotlight. True?
Right.
Do you have that with NASCAR? Is it a quieter life?
It's a quieter life where I'm not really the show, even though as of late, I've been in the forefront a lot more than I probably anticipated, but I think the sport needs it to some degree and my team needs it. And I want them to see the passion that I have for winning and for being a part of the team. When I say I wanted to retire and get to a quieter life, I wanted to get away from basketball in terms of what I represented in that arena and what, how big I've gotten.
Mm-hmm.
And it was such a huge burden for me in that sport.
Burden.
Here, it's the
He will explain that, y'all. Just give him a minute, man. I get it, man. But Michael, man, I give you salute, man. You just like the Michael Jackson thing. You can't go nowhere, man. Everybody's judging and all that. We only got one judge.
burden's not quite the same, and I'm not in that same realm, even though it has evolved to be that now because of the lawsuit, obviously because of the awareness that I'm bringing to NASCAR. Still not the same as me playing in Chicago and
Yeah,
you know
but
those
I
types
love
of things.
those
But
days.
it's something that I think keeps me alive. It
Vibrant.
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside. First, go to Riverside and open an account. When you're ready to record,
You're vibrant.
Fired up.
Yes.
When you say burden, what do you mean burden?
The burden of living a certain way, you know, living up to trying to maintain whatever everybody's perspective is for you or was for you. That is a burden, you know. And so
That's facts, man. You know, the competitive juices. I already know, Michael, man. It's all good, man. I didn't criticize you like that, man. You're a great basketball player, and I bet behind the scenes you might be a good person in real life. But you know, salute to you, Mike.
a lot of people that has to endure that. And there's a certain period of time that you can go through it, and then at some point in time you say, I'm tired of doing that.
And I have nothing left to prove. I have nothing left to prove.
Nothing at all.
Is there a teeny tiny part of you that misses basketball, that misses, that wishes you could pick up a ball?
100%. It's not just a teeny, it's a huge piece. But I've compensated that feeling through NASCAR or through fishing that I like going fishing. But that urge to dream that if I wish I can still pick up a basketball and
you would
compete,
you would.
I would love to do that.
You
Believe
would?
me, my competitive juices is I would definitely love to do that.
You are considered the great. Do you think there's room for
classic, man? Competitive juices, man. That's all facts, man.
more than one great? Is there room for more than one GOAT in basketball?
There's no such thing as GOAT, you know, to me.
No such thing?
Not to me. Yeah, it's only because I think, you know, we are transcendent.
I understand. I hear you, Michael Jordan. But guess what, man? You mine, man. The greatest player I ever saw, man, in my eyes. So you might go. So I know, but disagree with it. But it's what it is, man.
From other people, other athletes. We learn from other athletes. We progress the game as we move further. To say that one is better than the other.
Okay. Do you think for many people, there's a stigma still associated with NASCAR racing? Do you think there is a stigma, number one, and do you think that you can change it or that it needs to be changed?
I'm pretty sure there is a stigma. I think it's changing. I think generationally, change has to happen. It's how you connect to that next generation is going to be the biggest key.
Facts.
I think that's where NASCAR is going to be challenging, where we all can help, because of, change, being able to connect to more African-American watching NASCAR or more, people getting involved, young. Yeah, I mean, to me, that's where I think change is going to happen, and the perception of this whole thing that we're doing now, us winning, I think is a step towards that. People watching NASCAR that they never watched before because we're winning. I mean, that's a part of the change.
Because you're winning and because you're you.
That's a part of it.
You have something to do with it.
Well, as long as I win.
Working across teams is tough.
Oh, man, see, he wins, man. That great interview, Michael Jordan, man. I loved it, and I hope my audience love it, and you guys, go ahead and let me get out of here. Put this back up. Yeah, man. Yeah, like I said, man, Michael, man, he's a legend in the game, and I respect him very much as being, I don't think he was a role model like, what Charles Barkley said, but he was a great basketball player, and his competitive juices, man, that's what it is, man, and I love it, man. It's just, I wanted to give you guys something different a little bit, but still, sports related. And like I said, Michael Jordan's my guy. And, he gave you guys gems in this interview. So, keep it popping, y'all, and have a good day, man. And peace out.
They call me CW, the real Mr. White. Took my Cali hustle to the Vegas lights. I'm the king of the ring, yeah, I'm setting the tone. Misunderstood, but I'm claiming my throne. Talking sports, talking wins, yeah, I get it poppin'. I'm the best in the game, ain't no other option. Yeah, I'm the best to ever do it, check the score. I'm the best to ever do it, check the score.